You're never going to believe what the happiest city in the United States is. That's right, it's Minneapolis. We just earned the title of happiest city in America, according to Travel and Leisure magazine. But why? What makes the city stand out from the rest? And if you're thinking about moving to Minnesota, is Minneapolis the right place for you? All right, let's dive in. I'm Schumann. I am a realtor here in the Minneapolis area, and I accidentally found out about this when I moved here myself. But the secret's out, and today I'm going to give you the highlights of exactly why Travel and Leisure magazine thinks that Minneapolis is the happiest city in the United States. If you want more information about what Minneapolis has to offer, I have a free relocation guide that you can download, and that is linked down in my description box, so feel free to take a peek at that. Why is Minneapolis so happy? When people think about moving to Minnesota, the first thing that comes to mind is cold winters. But here's what they don't realize. Minneapolis isn't just surviving the seasons, we are thriving here. From an unbeatable quality of life to an incredibly strong sense of community, there is a reason why people are making the move to Minnesota and Minneapolis in particular. It really comes down to what I'm going to call just quality of life. I'm going to refine this term a little bit and call it contentment versus happiness, because people aren't really walking around with crazy grins from ear to ear, smiling maniacally. But in general, I think that people are fairly content with life here. So what exactly makes people so happy here? Let's hit some of the highlights. All right, number one, I would say green spaces and outdoor life. Hey, mock this all you want, but doctors will tell you being outside and being in green spaces is really good for your mental health. And people here seem to intuitively embrace that. Minneapolis is home to some of the best parks and outdoor spaces in the country. They've actually won awards for this. We have over 180 parks and 22 lakes and miles of biking and walking trails. So whether it's summer kayaking or winter ice fishing or skating, there is something for everyone here, and I mean year-round. People really do enjoy the out of doors no matter what the season is, but when spring hits, the parks are just absolutely filled with people. It's February right now, and we're in a cold snap. My bike is at the shop getting tuned up for spring, and I cannot wait to join the hordes of people out on the Minneapolis bike trails. If you're not looking for outdoorsy activities in like the rustic sense of the word, one thing that I have found to be really attractive personally is that the green space is throughout the metro. Homes are typically within walking distance of a neighborhood park or walking path and a play lot, no matter where you live in the metro area, so city or suburbs. Planning for outdoor play year-round is something that's clearly taken seriously here. In summer, it's, ball fields, tennis courts, playgrounds. In winter, it's sledding and skating, and every park has a hockey rink in it. You don't earn the nickname State of Hockey for nothing. All right, so number two would be the thriving job market and the economy here. If you're moving to Minnesota for work, you're going to love this. Minneapolis has a booming job market, and with Fortune 500 companies like Target, Best Buy, and Medtronic headquartered here, plus there's a growing tech and healthcare sector, which means there are tons of opportunities. We also consistently have low unemployment. One of the things that I often think about is just the diversity of the businesses that call Minneapolis and the Twin Cities metro area home. I'm really into feeling secure and knowing that the economy here is not dependent on one company or one industry really makes it easier for me to sleep at night knowing that, we've got a diverse base of our economy. All right, so number three is the culture, arts, and food scene. If you think that the Midwest is all farmland, you need to think again, because while Minnesota is definitely a farm state, Minneapolis is a major metropolitan area, and it really is the hub for the upper Midwest. Minneapolis has a huge arts and culture scene, and we're talking about world-class theaters, live music venues, and an amazing food scene. It's not all tater tot hot dish, although I had to laugh because I met with somebody this week And I was trying to express this to them, and I got pushback because they said that tater tot hot dish is actually what they're looking forward to. What are you going to do? Have your tater tots and your award-winning cuisine as well. Number 4 is the Minneapolis area is really affordable compared to other cities. If you're thinking about buying a home, here's some really good news. Compared to cities like San Francisco, New York, even Austin, Texas, Minneapolis is way more affordable. You can get a beautiful home here without breaking the bank. When compared to housing costs on the coasts or in cities like Chicago, you're going to be pleasantly surprised at what your dollar buys. And I would say probably not too shocked, even coming from a smaller metro area like some people come from Kansas City or St. Louis or smaller metros like that. One of the big drivers of people coming to Minneapolis is that the cost of living here is so much lower, while the things that people enjoy doing are so much more accessible here. I've said this before myself, but I hear it again and again from people that come from out of state that either the prices where they're from or the incredibly inconvenient situation of trying to get anywhere in denser cities makes people end up just staying home and not even taking advantage of all of the things that they have in these bigger cities where they currently live. It's just not that fun to spend an hour in bumper-to-bumper traffic and then deal with scarce and expensive parking when you actually get there, when you could actually live somewhere with a similar variety of entertainment and dining options, and it's all within 20 to 30 minutes tops, plus free or cheap parking. My family, my husband and I, we still laugh with joy every time we go to something and it takes us like 15 minutes in the car. We can park near our destination for free or for a couple of bucks, and it just feels like a treat. So is Minneapolis right for you? Well, whether you're looking for a fresh start, a better work-life balance, or you just want to be part of an amazing community, moving to Minnesota and Minneapolis in particular might be the best decision you ever made. I know it was for us. If you're ready to explore your options, I'd love to answer your questions. I have helped about 70 families move here from out of state in the past couple of years. So I feel like I've heard a lot of the concerns, and I understand where people are coming from, in addition to having done it myself. So please reach out. I'm happy to chat and answer questions. I do love to talk to people that meet me on YouTube. Thanks for watching.